Hey guys, so a week or so ago I saw some rumours about the Garmin Forerunner 945 coming out, the successor to the 935, and I was quite excited about it. I wasn't sure when it was going to come out, but it is now available for pre-order in some shops. As always, Amazon seem late to the game with this, but the new device does look to be adding quite a few new features. They've added new activities, they've added better tracking options, and they've added the ability to store music on the watch itself, and Garmin Pay for payments and all this as well. So it looks like it's a good improvement there. Now for me, this was an instant buy. It was an instant buy, and that is because of how much I use this. This has been one of the best things I've ever bought. Now when I bought this 2 years ago, it was about £460–470 in the UK, and for a watch, any kind of watch, that is expensive. It's a lot of money, but it proved to be a bargain. It really has proved to be a bargain. Since I've bought this watch, I have spent well over £10,000 on television, multiple laptops, multiple cameras. I've built a PC worth thousands. I've bought another monitor. I've spent a huge amount of money on phones and other things. But the one device I have always used throughout this is this watch. This watch has been on my wrist just about every single day. It tracks my sleep. It tracks my steps. It tracks my runs. I ran a marathon recently. It tracked that. It tracks swimming. It tracks when I go on the elliptical. It tracks every single thing. And I'm trying to put this on whilst... Come on. Right, there we go. This watch has been nothing short of amazing. And what is amazing to me still is that the battery life on this was pretty good when I got it, and I was really impressed by it. But 2 years later, the battery life is pretty much identical. That's really, really good. It means that they've used a really good battery. You charge it up fairly quickly, and if you're not training, the battery will last for about a week or two. So it's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite things that I've used over the last few years, and it's something that does complement my training. I normally train 5 or 6 days per week, and I don't always set a tracker. I don't always track every single activity, but when I do, this thing is here. And for my longer runs and when I want to get back into running, it's fantastic just to, how it helps me track my runs, check my pace, check how my performance is doing and all that. It's amazing, and it's something which I couldn't do without. But let's jump over to the browser, jump over to my main PC, and we'll have a look. As you can see here, these are the videos that I did 2 years ago. I did a few videos because I loved it. And that is not what we're interested in. This is what we're interested in. The Forerunner 945, available in black only. Now, you can change the straps. As you can see, mine's has got a white strap from Amazon because the official straps are ridiculously overpriced. If you are familiar with the Garmin 935, or even one of the lower price 600 or 200 series watches, you'll probably notice that they've kind of improved the resolution there of the screen. It just, this one is colour. If I can hold up to the camera, this one is colour, but you can see they've improved it. They've got map support there. Visa for Garmin Pay. Training status, that's something they've expanded upon, which I'm really interested in. The training effect mode, they've improved that. So there's a lot of information here as well, like the VO2 max, for example. This is something that you can check on Garmin Connect, but it looks like you can now check this directly through the watch itself. So, from a form factor point of view, the watch looks identical. There's nothing really better from, the strap's the same, the watch looks the same, the face is the same, the buttons are the same, which for me is a good thing because I know the buttons inside out. But you're not going to be buying this for cosmetic reasons anyway. You're going to be buying it for the functionality being improved. Now, price-wise, you can see it's about £520. I believe it's about $600 in the USA. If you want the tri-bundle with the straps, the heart rate monitor and the foot strap and all that kind of stuff, you have to pay extra £650. Now, what I will say for anyone in the UK, and for everyone actually, check out DC Rainmaker's review. The review is like over 10,000 words long. He's got videos and different things. His reviews are always amazing. He details this in depth, and yeah, his reviews are fantastic. But especially for anyone in the UK, check out down the bottom. He's got some different discounts, etc. And I ordered it from here. Now, I've not ordered anything from this website before, but if you use the discount, this one here, it dropped the price from £520 down to £421. That is that is a significant saving. So kudos to him for getting that discount, because it seems to be, much higher than that everywhere else. Now, it does say here expected early May, and it says the same thing here, available second quarter 2019. I recall 2 years ago when I bought this, it was the same thing where it was very vague about when it was being released, and I put in a pre-order then, and at this point, it's the 1st of May when I'm recording this. It's the 1st of May today, and it could arrive tomorrow. It could arrive a week from now. It could arrive 2 weeks from now. I don't know. I've paid my money, and it will arrive when it will arrive. But what I will say is that 2 years ago, when I bought the 935, Amazon were quite slow on this. I don't know why, but they were. And they didn't have it listed for like another few weeks or even another month. So if you want to be one of the first people to get it, then you might have to go with another shop. And I buy from Amazon a lot, so I would have preferred Amazon, but there you go. So it's got a list of some of the features here. I'll just go through some of it. Sync music from select premium streaming services. It's got Spotify, Deezer. I think they're going to add support for Apple Music and a few others. You can store up to 1,000 songs on your watch. So effectively what happens is you can transfer files. If you connect it to your computer, you can transfer files, drag and drop using Windows Explorer or whatever. Or you can just download them from Deezer or Spotify, etc. And then all you have to do is just connect up your Bluetooth headphones to your watch. This is a feature that I've always wanted, and it's always been missing from here, because the 935 allows you to control music. It's got like play and fast forward buttons and all that allow you to control music from your phone, but you still need your phone. And that is frustrating. Like the other day, I wanted to listen to music, so when I was running, if it's raining or if the weather's not good, I'll wear a jacket and I put this in my pocket. When it's not raining, I have to wear an armband, and I hate wearing an armband. It's a pain in the ass. When I did the marathon recently, I didn't use music because it meant having to carry my phone, so I didn't listen to music. When I do my next run, if I've got the 945, I will have Bluetooth headphones on because all the songs will be on my watch. It's an amazing feature, and it's one of the reasons why I'm upgrading. Performance monitoring features include VO2 max and training status. So there's a lot of different things here for heat, altitude, acclimation status and all this. All of these things look to have been expanded upon. Now, if you've got the 935 already, you probably know that there is functionality for this already. Whenever you finish an activity, it will usually tell you how long to rest. So for example, I ran 8.5 miles the other day, and it was very, very warm, and I was drained after it because of the heat, and it told me afterwards, it said rest for 3 days, which I didn't. I trained last night, but it tells you that. It says rest for 3 days, and it tries to tell you when you should rest. It looks at your heart rate and your all the different things. It monitors everything, and it tries to paint you a picture as to when you should rest. I don't think it's always right. It always seems to be a little bit longer, because there's certain runs where I felt good and it says don't train for 2 days. But it's a very good guide, and if it's telling you to wait longer, it could be a reminder that you need to rest for a few days, or you could end up being sick. And anyone who trains a lot and anyone who trains too much, which we've all been guilty of, then you will know that sometimes you need someone to kind of slap you in the face and say, no, take a few days off, rest, heal up, get your energy back. And I think this is what this is all about as well. It's trying to guide you in the right direction. You've also got Garmin Pay here, contactless payment solution. This isn't something I've used a lot. One reason being my current phone doesn't have NFC, but if this is done well, I could see myself using this a lot in shops. So that's a really cool feature. Full color onboard maps guide you on your run. That's pretty cool as well. I'm not sure how much I'll use that because I will be running, but it's there anyway. Safety and tracking features include incident detection. Okay, I'm not sure how that works. Battery life up to 2 weeks. So battery life looks like it's going to be the same. 10 hours in GPS mode with music. That's pretty impressive. 10 hours in GPS mode. So you could pretty much do like an ultra or like a very long triathlon. It's several hours and listen to music at the same time. The ultra track mode is it kind of changes how often it syncs with GPS. So that's why you get better battery life. So yeah. So down here you get more features. It's just kind of expanding upon what it said above. Spotify, Deezer, My Music. You've got the training status there. Garmin Pay, I'm hoping that's good. And then you've got the maps. See this, as far as text messaging and all that goes, I've always used this as a sports watch. I've always used it as a sports watch. Excuse me. I've always used it as a sports watch, and I don't like checking text messages and all that. When I got this, I did activate the text message notification system, and I find it a pain. I really do find it a pain to be constantly getting WhatsApp messages and all that. I know some people that are maybe coming from, more of a smartwatch kind of world might like that, but yeah, it's there if you want it, but it's not a feature that I'm caring about, if I'm honest. So it's got that you can track more things as well, workouts and training plans, analyze your running form. That's something that I'm glad that they're improving. Activities, this, my existing watch, the 935, can track everything, parachuting and all these bizarre activities. There's very few activities that it doesn't track, but I'm sure they've added more. And yeah, it's there. I think it looks really good. Now, as far as price goes, it really is up to you. I mean, I'm not here to tell you guys that you should rush out and buy it. What I would say is, if you don't have any watch right now, any sports watch, and you're looking to get one, the 945 is going to be the best on the market, the best all-round one in the market. And you might have certain watches from Garmin or from another brand that might excel in one area or two areas, but I think that most people agreed that the 935 was the best on the market as far as what it covered. 2 years is a long time in the tech world, and I think some of the other Garmin watches kind of caught up by offering music and things like that, but now the 945 has it, so it looks like it's leading the pack again. If you're looking for the best sports watch in the market, this looks like it could be it, and I've not reviewed it yet, but I'm so confident it will be because I've got experience with the 935. I think a harder decision is for anyone who's got a sports watch already. If you've got, for example, a Garmin 200 series or a 600 series watch, there might not be enough there as an incentive for you to upgrade. But for me, as someone with a 935, I know that I can sell this for about 200 or so. Brings the price down for me. It's kind of, just paying another £200 or so once I sell this. So for me, it was an instant buy. And as I said, I've used this so much and I've got so much benefit from this that it's a small price to pay because, yeah, fitness and exercise is a big part of my life. And it does seem like an indulgence when you're spending so much money. I'm not going to hide the fact that this isn't a cheap watch. It's expensive. It really is expensive, and there's certain things that I wouldn't spend money on. But I think if you train and you want to analyze what you're doing running wise and all that, I think this is a good watch. But whether you should upgrade from your existing running watch or your existing triathlon watch or your existing smartwatch, well, that really is up to you to tell. But what I have ordered this, I will be reviewing it, I will be testing it a lot, and I will be using it all the time. So I will do a detailed review for you guys. If there's anything that you want me to cover in the review that perhaps wasn't featured there, or anything that you want me to try out, I don't have a bike, so I won't be cycling, guys, sorry. But if there's anything you want to check feature-wise, I will try and include it in a video and try and explain my own opinion on it, my own view on it. But check it out, guys. Check out DC Rainmaker's review if you want to find out more information. But stay tuned. I will be doing some close-ups of it. I will be doing some testing with it. And hopefully I'll be able to find out whether it is worth the upgrade. I think it will be, but... those of you with the 935, check out the official website and check out DC Rainmakers. I think it makes more sense to go with that website that I showed you as far as saving money goes. But let me know what you think, guys. If there's some of you that have got the 935 or another Garmin watch or another sports watch and you don't think this is worth the upgrade, let me know in the comment area below. And yeah, hopefully you're not proving me wrong and I've made the wrong thing. I've made the wrong decision to buy this. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm really looking forward to this watch arriving. And I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care.